instead of attacking the cancer directly, I could turn it against itself. But I think I may have figured out how to cure cancer.
You've created a cell that gets them to fall on their swords and die. You've got cells talking other cells into taking a moral position. The whole idea is completely insane.
It's a piece that has just tremendous energy and attack. It's certainly very much about the science, but it's mostly about how somebody goes after something and how really the industry sort of can crush a great idea, or maybe not.
This is her first foot into the real world of science and the business of science and the politics of science, and she hasn't experienced anything remotely like that yet in her life. So this is the first moment sort of when her principles, come into conflict with her ambition and what she wants to believe is truth and what's not truth. And it's a wonderful role. It was really great because we had access to some people from San Jose State. We went on some field trips.
Saul Roth, who is my character, he's a senior researcher and administrator at this Cancer Research Institute, which is, I think, based on Sloan Kettering in New York. He's a veteran of sort of administrative infighting. He's Jewish, and he uses a sort of folksy Jewish, almost Yiddish kind of humor to disarm people and charm them. But in a sense, that's kind of a cover for. He's a power player, and he knows his way around. Yes, and he can be very manipulative and. Ultimately, he becomes convinced that this particular line of research that the main characters are engaged in is going to be harmful to the institution, and he sort of steps up to rescue, as he sees it, the institution from a possible publicity disaster.
Healthcare is a big issue right now. The U.S. spends the most per GDP than any other country on healthcare, whether it is drugs or treatments. Being part of this play, do you guys have a new perspective on the pharmaceutical industry from this? Chris.
Well, my wife is a midwife in Redwood City, and so I get to hear, like Katie was mentioning, a fair amount about what's percolating. It's really a very human story at its heart. And then occasionally there's all sorts of technological interruptions, like... It is true. We have little phones. Yeah, actually, hello? Oh, no, I'm on TV. No, sorry. The very human story, the ethical story that's at the heart of it, really brings back what it means to be in the pursuit of science and in healthcare and all of those issues. And it's been exciting to drive in and be hearing that all percolating on the radio and in people's consciousness and then to delve into it here. I think it's a lot of fun.
In those scenes when she is confronted with something really, really terrible, how she's going to rise to that occasion and how she's not going to back down or flinch or stop, And I think that's really exciting to play. It's really exciting to work on. I mean, it just does not get boring. It's always exciting.
I think there's something in this play just about anybody can take away, because we all encounter, ethical challenges. We often wonder, what would I do if I was confronted with pressure of this level? This is a very high pressure environment these people are working in, and the stakes are enormous. And that's when human character is really tested.
This is Secret Order, the latest production by San Jose Rep, and I think one of the most exciting ones of the season, a biomedical thriller here in the heart of Silicon Valley. Now for the lightning round, the Stark Threes. We're going to start from my left to my right. We're going to go, and first question, what's your favorite beer or wine that you just love to drink?
Stella.
Why?
Because it's crisp and refreshing.
Boy, that was like a commercial for Stella. You're next.
You're asking me about beer and wine?
Yes.
I drink very little beer or wine. I like root beer.
Root beer.
A&W.
A&W is your brand. Boy, we're really doing the whole brands.
Yeah.
Well, let's do it again.
I like for beer a Hefeweizen. I like it. I mean, I like the lemon. I like the whole ritual. I like the taste. And it's been very hot lately, so a nice crisp beer is always lovely.
And that lemon has to be.
Yeah, I like the lemon. I like the citrus.
Do you like the wedge or the circle?
Oh, the wedge.
The wedge.
Of course.
Okay. Second question.
No wine drinkers?
It's been so hot.
I drink more wine than beer, but
I
I
do
don't
drink
much
more
of
wine.
either.
I do drink more wine than beer,
Well,
but
I
it's been
drink
so
a fair
hot.
amount of wine too. I just, beer jumped in.
Beer, it's hot. Just,
That's-
Plus, you don't
yeah, I
want to
think
seem
that's what it
too
is.
snobby. You want to be with the common people. Beer.
But if you'd asked
Plus
me
it's
about wine,
delicious.
I would have said Pinot Grigio.
Pinot Grigio?
Yeah.
I would have said Malbec.
Malbec.
Wow. I would have been a classic Cabernet Sauvignon guy.
What's your favorite food that you just love to eat?
Can we do categories? No?
Okay. For this, no.
Cereal?
Cereal, really?
Maybe. I mean, Raisin Bran, Honey Bunches of Oats, Cheerios. I
Got
could
it.
talk all day about cereal. All stuff.
Who would have known?
Italian. I mean, any cuisine that's based on bread, tomatoes, and cheese, what's not to like? And garlic, lots of garlic.
I'll just leave it at anything with garlic and lots of
You
it.
guys could eat together. Lots of garlic, pasta.
Yeah, we could still maintain our friendship. I'll pass.
Pass.
Are you allowed to pass in this game?
No, you're not allowed to pass.
Not allowed to pass.
So it's a wonderful extension of me and the world.
Boy, Apple's gonna love that.
5 CDs, it would be really difficult. But if I can have like 60,
Yes.
I have to make no decisions.
And Steve, you can send the check care of
Right.
San Jose Rep.
So we have someone who desires it, who has it for. Okay.
Don't use the high voice. Okay, go ahead. You're the only one laughing.
Yes.
I don't know. I think this is great. I want to shoot a film of this. This is kind of exciting.
A meta.
Yeah.
Okay, now, Claire.
Same thing, say secret order this time.
Okay.
And then don't cut
Okay,
so
got
quick.
it,
Look
got
into the
it,
camera and give me a little more
Okay.
time.
Do you guys have it?
We're going to work on it. I'm gonna